Joe, there's major news in the Mueller probe this morning, but politically, frame it out for us. Trump is faring well politically.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at the latest Gallup poll that has just come out. Of course, Donald Trump got really beaten up badly during the government shutdown. But the latest Gallup polls show that he's up to 44% now over the past week. Other polls showing him going up. His disapproval rating down from 59% in mid-January now to 52%. That's a heck of a turnaround. And Mika, it just... Unfortunately, this goes back to what I've been telling audiences for a very long time. And unfortunately, you've had to hear me talk about time and time again how one party gets elected, they overreach, and then it actually helps the party that had just been defeated. I mean, Donald Trump obviously did well because he had a lot of the country's eyes and ears during the State of the Union address, even though it was a rambling, as the Wall Street Journal said, sort of this jig-jag sort of thing. But he had his closing argument, just like in El Paso. He had a closing argument. And the closing argument was made up in large part of mistakes, unforced errors that the Democrats have already made. You could talk about the botched rollout for the Green New Deal. You could talk about the anti-Semitic statements that one member said. You could talk about what's going on in Virginia, the blackface controversies there. You can talk about the late-term abortion celebrations in the New York legislature. You can talk about a lot of these different things that, again, give Donald Trump a reason to say, don't look at the mistakes that I've made. Look at these extremists. I'm here to protect you from the extreme Democrats. I know of what I speak because Bill Clinton got elected in 1992 with 43% of the vote. People like me got elected in 1994. We immediately went too far right. And what did we do? We reelected Bill Clinton. And I've said time and time again, Bush won in 2004. They talked about a permanent Republican majority. 2 years later, Nancy Pelosi was Speaker of the House. 2008, Barack Obama elected. It was supposed to be an ascendant majority that would be in power for 40 years. 2 years later, Americans said you overreached. They elected Republicans. They elected the Tea Party. The Tea Party overreached. 2 years later, Barack Obama was reelected. 2 years later, Republicans in power. And then Donald Trump. And 2 years after Donald Trump's extremism, Democrats get elected. They've only been there for 2 months. And they've already given Donald Trump his closing argument for the 2020 campaign. Now, listen, I'm not telling Democrats to be what they are not, Mika. I am just going to repeat what I said before yesterday, and that is, before you hold a press conference, before you put your talking points up on your office thing, before you say anything that you think is going to be controversial, ask yourself a question. WWND. What would Nancy do? Because she has already proven she knows how to defeat Donald Trump. There are a lot of young Democrats that haven't even been in Congress for 2 months. And they are offering Donald Trump way too much fodder. Yes, he's a hypocrite. Yes, he's a racist. Yes, he is all the things that we say he is every single day. But unlike us in 94 Republicans, we had Newt to go to, and his ideas often were even crazier than ours. They've got somebody who knows how to win, who knows how to put together the largest majority, the largest victory since Watergate. And also, again, I will say it again, somebody that knows how to beat Donald Trump. Democrats can't afford any more unforced errors because all they are doing is making the once unthinkable now possible, and that is the election of Donald Trump in 2020. They've got to play smarter.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.